Hello and welcome to the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter show. I'm your host, Sally Thibault. Today we're talking collagen after 50. Why do you need it and how do you know which is the best one for you? It should be an interesting show. Hello and welcome to the Stronger, Leaner, Lighter show again this week. Collagen. Now, it's a bit of a buzzword at the moment. We're hearing a lot about it. And so what I thought I'd do in this show is share with you some facts, some data, and so that you can make a decision about whether you want to take collagen, what type of collagen you should be looking for. And at the end, I'll share the collagen that I'm trialing at the moment and seeing great results. And I'll share with you the reason that I'm doing it. So let's just look at what collagen is, really. It plays several vital roles in the body, and some of the functions with some of the functions in the body. So it looks at improving skin health, preventing aging, keeps the skin tight, helps to relieve joint pain, and collagen is bitsy, and the reason why I'm trialing a new streaming platform. So let me know if you like it or not. I'm 5 minutes into it and I don't think I do. But you know what that is, right? None of us like change. We've got to get into it. So let's look at some history. So what is collagen? Well, the word derives from the Greek word kolla, which means glue. In other words, it forms like a scaffolding in the body and is essential for so many of those benefits I just talked about. Now, the problem is this, and honestly, aging just sucks. We begin to lose about 1% of collagen per year in our mid-20s. Some say a little earlier, some say a little later, but we'll say so mid-20s, and lose as much as 30% during the first 5 years of menopause. Now, that's a real issue. Not only does it impact on your skin, but it also impacts on your joint health, your heart health, and brain development, and of course can lead to increase in osteoporosis. So it's really important. It's a type of product that's essential for us in order to get a good source of it. And not only that, it's big business. The market for collagen in all areas is expected to reach $6.5 billion in 2025. And that gets used in supplements, is used in medical scenarios as well. And so it's big business. So we can be a little overwhelmed by the choice of collagen that we have at the present time. So what I want to endeavor to share with you in the program is to help you make your own decision about whether you think you're going to put this into your diet or not, and which one to choose. And I said I'll mention the one I'm trialing at the end. So first of all, let's look at the foods that contain or help our bodies build collagen. So there's proline first, which is found in egg whites, dairy, cabbage, mushroom, and asparagus. Glycine, which is found in pork skin, chicken skin, yummo, gelatin, and other protein-rich foods. It's also, our bodies also help produce collagen with our vitamin C intake. So especially things like citrus fruits, capsicums, bell peppers, and zinc is exceptionally important in the production of collagen, which is found in beef, lamb, pork, shellfish, chickpeas, lentils, beans, milk, cheese, and other various nuts and seeds. So while the foods that we eat can help create the collagen that we need, when you're losing collagen at a rapid rate as you get over the age of 50 in particular, you want to be looking at supplementing because it's not just about looking younger. I mean, it really is about feeling younger at the same time. So especially if you've got joint pain, as I said, bone density issues, and just general brain fog, it could be that your body is not producing enough collagen. And so how do you know what's the type of collagen that you need? Well, let's look a little bit at this. Number one, there's actually 5 types of collagen, but I'm only going to talk about 1, 2, and 3 today. there are 3 types of collagen used for supplements. So this is what you want to be looking at when you're making a decision about whether or not you're going to choose collagen or not. So collagen type 1 is mainly found in marine collagen. That's type 1 collagen. I'll get on what they do in a minute. Collagen type 2 from chicken collagen and bovine collagen. In particular, when you're looking at bovine collagen, you want to be ensuring it's grass-fed and as much organic as you can, because you don't want to be filling your body full of hormones or the other additives that come from, poultry or beef. And also same thing goes with if marine collagen. You want to know where that's sourced from, because, not all oceans are clean at the moment. So some chicken, and then so it's what we're looking for is a mixture of collagen type 1 and 3 that can be obtained from pig collagen and bovine collagen. Let's look what they mean. So type 1 is the most abundant form of collagen in the adult body, making about 80% of our skin, of our dermis. Type 3 collagen, which is essential for the development of our hair, skin, and nails. And of course, as we age and we go through menopause, that's the thing I think many women really struggle with most, hair loss, our nails don't grow as well, our skin feels drier, and wrinkles. I mean, that's the thing. If you can have all the wonderful skin products in the world, but if your body's not developing collagen effectively, then you're not actually going to go anywhere, to tell you the truth. So let's look at the types of things you should be looking at in your collagen. Number 1, you want to be looking at the hydrolyzed form, because the collagen fibers and molecules are quite large. So through hydrolysis, the collagen fibers are broken down to small chains of amino acids, also known as collagen peptides. So look for hydrolyzed collagen when you're looking for something, making sure that it's hydrolyzed. Otherwise, the body's not going to be able to use it. Number 2, it has plenty of amino acids, which are critical for countless body functions such as growth, digestion, and energy production. We all know how important those amino acids. One of the amino acids are. One of the things you really should be looking at is the phytoceramides. Now, added phytoceramides really helps keep the skin staying healthy and moisturized. So looking at, does this collagen contain all these things? Something really important, and I've checked out quite a few collagens. Most of them, will say this, that most of them have vitamin C. One study showed that extended exposure to vitamin C stimulated an 8-fold increase in the synthesization or the synthesis of collagen. In other words, it's got to work together. So adding vitamin C to your collagen, or have a collagen with a good amount of vitamin C, is exceptionally important. The next thing you want to look at is collagen peptides. Now, these increase collagen in the skin by supplying amino acids, what I just talked about, the valuable building blocks, and stimulating cell synthesis. So looking at peptides in your collagen is exceptionally important. And I think, I know when you're standing at a chemist or a health food store, you're looking at all of them and you simply are going, oh my God, I don't know where to start. And everybody has an opinion. So it really comes down to seeking advice from others. But you want to read the label, okay? You want to go back and read the label. So you want to look at, for instance, hydrolyzed, it's got to be hydrolyzed collagen. That's really important. How much vitamin C is in it? And you want to look at things like the phytoceramides. It does contain phytoceramides to help with my skin development and improvement. Because the thing about collagen too is it can be expensive. Now, that's all relative, right? Because what's the value of your health? And to me, I know for me, I have to admit, hands up, that I really didn't look after my skin well throughout my 30s and 40s. I mean, I skin cleansed and toned and moisturized, but I tended during those era to really buy probably things more that were on sale or cheap. Buy from the local chemist, or I'd buy from a supermarket if they had, one of the brands named, and, kind of driven a lot by marketing on TV. And of course, raising children, I mean, and, schooling and paying a mortgage and all those things, that kind of became the last thing on my list, really and honestly, to actually care for my skin. So when I got into my late 50s and early 60s, that's when it caught up with me. And now I actually invest in myself and my skin health, my overall health always, but my skin health. Because one of the things that I've noticed since I've really been focusing on my skin health is that I feel more confident. What I'm doing is I'm feeling good on the inside because I'm, taking vitamins and supplements, and I'm working out, and I'm making sure I'm not eating inflammatory foods and all that stuff. I'm doing all of that. But when it comes to actually caring for my skin, now because I do invest in my skin now, I feel more confident because I'm seeing the results. And not only that, and I never thought I would. I was always like, just age gracefully and age well. But, I do a lot of work on video, and I do a lot of photos. I do, that's my job, and the career I've chosen. And I can tell you, when you walk into a room and your skin looks good as you feel, there's a whole different level of confidence that comes with that. It's just, I guess it's our society. And I was one for never, I always said, no, I'm not doing anything invasive. I'm not getting injections, and I'm not doing that thing or whatever. And so I never did. And I don't, other women have made different choices from me, but that was just me. I didn't want to do that. And so to be caring for my skin inside and out now and seeing the results without having to do that has been quite extraordinary. And I think for many of us as women, we always tend to put our families first. And now I'm investing in my skin because I realized when I got to my age that it wasn't going to get any better. In fact, we're going downhill real fast at one stage. And I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. I look at the photos from this time last year to now. And really, when I calculated how much money I was spending, it was no more than, in fact, it was less than I would have been spending if I'd have been having regular facials and skin treatments and all that stuff. So I always ask this, some women have said to me, but, I don't know if I want to spend this money on myself. And well, why not? What are you going to spend it on? And trust me, I mean, really and honestly, when you look good, everything just seems so much better. So the one last thing I wanted to leave you with is that whenever you're making a choice about collagen, you want to look for clinical evidence and you want to look for trial results. Don't be swayed by pretty packaging, media marketing campaigns. Don't be swayed by that or what someone tells you. Actually get clinical evidence. See the trials, because there's all sorts of collagens and it's sourced from all different areas. And each of us is different. So you and if you're going to be spending, $100 a month or something on collagen, and don't go, you're thinking when I'm spending this amount of money on my overall health and I'm looking good at the same time, man, let me tell you, that is an enormous investment in yourself. So most collagens are expensive, but the good ones are. You'll find cheap ones, but then I've got to ask the question, what's the point? You're going to have a cheap collagen that's you're putting in your body and that doesn't have some good clinical evidence, that's not, sourced from a great location, especially when it comes to marine. You want to make sure that that's sourced from, you want to know where it's sourced from, basically. Where is this coming from? Does it come from a salmon farm? Does it come from a fish farm, which is not really good for me? Does this come from, if you're looking at either poultry or bovine collagen, where is it sourced? I want to know where it comes from. I want to know, are these grass-fed cows? I want to know, are these cows have limited hormones and other drugs injected into their body. So you want to know all that stuff. And I think that's really important. And unfortunately, that's the way it goes. You really get what you pay for. If you want to have good collagen sourced from a great place, and giving you all the benefits that we talked about before, all those health benefits, you're going to make sure you get a good one. You really are, because really it doesn't do any value at all if you are simply just buying a cheap collagen because you think that that'll do you the world of good. Well, it won't. And that's just money out the window, really. That's money out the window. So if you want to know a little bit more about the collagen I'm trialing at the moment, send me a message and I'll share more with you. And I said, this collagen I'm trialing at the moment does have the studies. It does have the evidence. It does have before and afters. It contains everything that we talked about. I spent quite a bit of time researching collagen, and this one seems to be ticking all the boxes. So if you want to know which one I am using and trialing at the moment, just send me a message, and I will look forward to sharing that with you. And I look forward to you joining me on the Stronger Leaner Lighter show next week. If this has been a show that you've enjoyed, please share it out, comment, and let me know if you want to trial that collagen. I shall see you next week.